So don't mind the leaves in the middle of the pool. We haven't been able to get in a few days. It's been raining almost every day and it's kind of cool. It's 70 degrees and I'm like shivering today. So I'm just hoping that it's all just... Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Still not growing any fur. Still not getting any fur. So these flowers came in. They're kind of cute. Of course, you know, purple's my thing anyway. But these tall things just seem to be weeds. I don't get it. I mean, they're clearly almost 3 feet tall and still not a bud anywhere on them. So I don't know. I'm ready to cut them out of there. I just feel like they're taking up space. But I did want to show you this. So this is the tomato that snapped on me inside the garden bed. Look at this. Look at the flowers. And more flowers down here. And the music. What garbage is that? Some more right here. So guys, there's just so much growth on this. I'm impressed. Because again, I really didn't think, if you look right here. So this is where it snapped. That right there, you could see. That's where it snapped. Now, all of this right here, and this one right here, and this, like, it's all new growth. Every bit of this is new growth. So, maybe better to see it from this side. So, this side is new growth. Right, this right here is all new growth. This one right here. This one over here. I almost want to cut this sucker, that one, this one. Like I almost want to take these off and not this one. I'm just gonna take this off just because it doesn't look good. I want to take them off and just grow new plants out of them because this one so successfully did it all over. All right, guys. So I don't know. I'm not having any luck with radishes. So these are my... Hi, pretty girl. Hi. No. What you got in my face? Yeah, you got in my face. So, I don't know, because look, they're just, the leaves are not getting that big. They're just not giving me much of anything to work with. And it's sad because I love radishes and they're supposed to be one of the easiest and I was just so looking forward to it. So, yes, Miss Kitty. Yes, Miss Kitty. Are you gonna walk with me out there? Yeah. Alright guys, I have a broken step, so mind me taking it slow. On this wet ground in my house shoes. Alright, so let's walk out here real quick and take a look at what's going on. Alright guys, so this is my squash that's made it out. I gave it some more stuff to grow onto out here because my beans were not using this to grow up at all. However, look at this. It's not looking very promising as far as, look, these are looking pretty ragged. So I might plant some more squash and see what happens. However, look at this beast. The only one I've gotten so far. So I'm super excited. I am going to have to tie that up soon to support it. But again, it's the only one I've successfully have gotten so far. I do see, let's see, this guy looks like he's starting a little one right here. But this one started and it just didn't look like it accumulated to anything, so I don't know. Alright, nothing in there growing. I was listening to Jess today, for those who don't know who she is, from Roots and Refuge, and she was talking about how the difference between summer squash and winter squash, the days to harvesting. So I'm going to look up some of my squash and see if that's my problem, because I just feel like I'm not getting squash as fastly as everybody else, but I'm thinking it's the style that I planted. Alright guys, still plenty of tomatoes on this beast. They're doing okay in between there. I do have some leaves that look like they're not gonna make it. And again, I can't really say that it's from putting this barrier up, because it could very well be that it was already starting to have a little bit of issues, because I mean, some of this is just, I don't know, like the yellowing I've been noticing a little bit more and more, and I'm pretty sure that's something to do with the ground being too wet from all the rain we had received. So I am going to try the Stivers Epsom salt trick. I just gotta remember one, and then have the time to come out here when I remember. So unfortunately, with some of these, that's not where I wanted to break it. Oh well. That's just going to be what it is. I already came out here earlier today, and I actually got a couple green tomatoes that's soft enough to eat. So I'm going to test that theory out and taste them. Now, I have not fixed this up yet, so I still have to put this on here, guys, but putting that other one up really physically hurt me. A little background on me. Part of my spine is titanium, so I have to be very careful on how physical I am with doing things. And these T-posts are fine and dandy, but they do need to be brought into the ground more to be secure, and to do so, there's a lot of banging, and I don't have one of those like heavy pull things. So I have to use a hammer, and it just really hurts. So we're gonna wait until again this weekend, so give my back a full week of rest. Alright guys, so this is another tomato that had snapped, and I was hoping it would come back to life. It's looking really sad. I do like to give it a little bit more time, but I don't think it's gonna come back to life. I mean, we will see. There's this little piece right here that kind of looks like new growth. Can't really see it. So maybe. Who knows? I'm getting so anxious with my carrots, guys. I'm going to show you what I found the other day, if I could get it on camera. So, look how big that carrot's looking. And by the color, it's either one of my Cosmics or my Neptune. So it's going to be a dark carrot, because it's definitely already dark looking. Just got out the shower, guys, and I'm out here digging in the soil. See, here's another one. Yes. So it looks like I might get a couple carrots, at least a handful. Not bad for first round. I mean, I planted them, and it really should have waited until fall, because it was not the time of year for me to plant them. I planted them right before the hot days of spring, so I'm surprised that I got what I've gotten so far from the looks. I mean, the ones I pulled up have only been a couple inches big, so I'm hoping when I pull those up, they don't just look big. I'm hoping that they are, you know, at least 4 inches. I'll be happy with 4. Alright guys, I pulled a couple of my beans out of here. I might have did that on camera, I'm not even really sure. I'm going to put some more right here. This is where my dragon tongues were, so I'm going to get some more dragon tongues and put them in here. And then I'm going to throw some more squash in there because I haven't really got a zucchini yet. And see my sad tomato? That was the second one that had broke that I was trying to save. And that one's definitely not going to do anything. Alright guys. As for cucumbers, I've yet to harvest a cucumber yet. I'm getting really sad. I'm seeing cucumber like that one. However, I think that was my first one and it dried up. It just didn't grow anymore. But then we have these guys down here, and that's dirt, not bugs, I'm pretty sure. Now I need to get in there and really take a look, but I'm pretty sure that's dirt. Guys, this is just, it's not climbing, they're not growing. I thought cucumbers just take off. It's not. So I'm really kind of disappointed, and I might go with a standard, just regular cucumber next time, instead of trying to do these are Chicago pickling, and then these ones were my crystal apples, and I have them up front too, and they're not doing anything. Alright guys, I'm going to get inside and try to cook myself something to eat. Just wanted to show you guys, a little bit sad seeing leaves dying. However, the farther up you go, the healthier it still looks, so I don't know. My okra is getting its first, oh, how come I can't get it? Maybe if I stick a hand behind it. More focus, needs more focus. Oh, there you go guys, that's as good as it's getting. So it's my first okra, maybe my only okra, because none of them really grew like that. It's the underneath from my spaghetti squash that just took off and went all over the place, but only gave me 1 piece of fruit so far, and that's it. I might just have to make sure it gets plenty big to harvest those seeds. Oh, lone survivor. Alright guys, see, it's just taken over my yard. Yeah, next year we'll have a better, next year I'm giving them the arbors. Yeah, definitely giving them the arbors. I might do a couple more actually this weekend and just give them the arbors, just to see what I'm going to get out of them, because they grew pretty good, pretty fast. So, alright guys, I'm going to see you on the flip side, and be blessed.